Hey, and welcome to an episode of You Love Comic Books. This is a YouTube show showcasing my recent comic book hauls, comic speculations, and stuff from my collection. Alright, I got an awesome haul for you. This is a collection of books from lots of different stores. A lot of amazing rare finds in this one. A couple of books I've been wanting to add to the collection, and a couple of... There's a lot of good stuff here. So before I get into this amazing haul, do me a favor. Smash that like button, helps the YouTube algorithm, and shows that more people will see this video. If you have any questions, you like what you see, you want to say hi, or whatever, leave a comment. I'll get back to you accordingly. You like these type of videos, comic book hauls, comic speculations, comic book collections, comic book mystery boxes, comic books in general, guess what? You're at the right place, because this is called You Love Comic Books. So do me a favor, smash that bell. Smash that subscribe button. Become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. Smash that bell for notifications. All right, let's do this. First one, Ultimate Wolverine #1, the variant edition. The only reason why I even got this one is because this Lee Bermejo, I think that's the one who did this one, cover was available. I just think it's really sick. I don't know if it's like showing good on the camera. I mean, it is kind of dark. I don't know, maybe that's a better angle. I just think the cover is sick, but I ain't gonna lie, I really did not care for the comic. There was like nothing interesting about it. Like, there was like no hook for me. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think I'm going to get any more. I think like other people liked it, but I don't know. But the cover's sick. Batman, Absolute Batman #4. This was good. This was like a cool like prelude, kind of like almost like his past or whatever. But I'll say this one started out strong, and I'm definitely going to get the last issue, the #5. But I now have all the absolutes. Wonder Woman, I think, is the best one. That is a sick cover, though. And again, he's got Rob Liefeld disease, where his head's super tiny. Transformers #16. Again, just an awesome issue. Really love Daniel Warren Johnson is the writer. And, he found someone that really could emulate his style and give it their own voice. And I think that's Jorge Corona, who has pretty much been doing it since... I'm going to say probably since issue 7. But, yeah, the series is great. I checked this one out. I don't know if I'm going to read them. I'm going to wait it out and see if any of them end up in dollar bins. This is from the people who made 8 Billion Genies, and that's kind of what I did. I just lucked out finding all the issues in dollar bins over the year. And I actually just read that, and I thought that was actually a really crazy book. Like, it was really good. It went in directions I didn't expect. This has got a little bit of a similar aspect. The Lucky Devils. It's like, again, there's people kind of being manipulated by like a supernatural type thing. There was the genies and 8 Billion Genies, and now you got these like little devils, and they got their own little society, and they're little devils. I would say it's worth checking out. I did enjoy it. I have not read Incredible Hulk 21. I have like 12 issues, I think, to read of this series. I just picked this up to Drawn Spawn 329. Basically got this for cover price, but they gave me the discount too. I'm an artist. I draw on these sketch covers sometimes, so this is pretty cool. All right, here we go. This is a good one. So I got this in their regular box and like in their regular bins, and it was just cover price, but I also got like my discount to it. So it came out to like $320. The Superior Spider-Man #7 during the War of Realms. The key significance of this is, and it's kind of silly, but it's Jeff the Shark's first cover appearance. Right there. So that's pretty cool. All right, here's a couple of dollar bin stuff from my LCS. So anytime I see these, I'll pick them up. Usually what I do is I usually find a bundle of the full Death of Superman, including like Man of Steel 18, and I'll just sell like the lot. I have my own copies of these, but anytime I find these in dollar bins, I'll just pick them up, and they always sell. Like if you have the whole Death of Superman story, including like the Justice League issues and everything like that, like it always does well. So happy to grab that. And this is the third print. Now I picked these two up, and I don't pick up Warlord back issues for any reason, but I'll tell you why I picked this one up. Yeah, probably if you watched my channel, I've been finding these a lot lately. Or maybe I just know how to look for them. It's a Mark Jewelers So that's pretty cool. Mark Julius variant for Warlord number 82, which is in okay condition. I give it like a fine plus, fine plus. This one's in worse condition. I almost wasn't going to buy it, but I figured it's still a Mark Jewelers. It definitely has some water damage, but again, Mark Jewelers. So that's pretty cool. Warlord number 99. So like I said, anytime you see these barcodes on there, and sometimes you notice when the weight's a little different, that's usually the giveaway that there's a Mark Jewelers insert in there. Make sure you do it at a comic store that doesn't care you're opening their books. I'm fortunate enough to be at shops where they're not like look at me at hawks. I'm very careful. I'm a professional when it comes to that stuff. I'm not bending the books or anything like that. And then obviously if I damage it, I will buy it, hopefully. All right. Found this at another comic store. Marvel Rivals this is Amazing Spider-Man 65, the Marvel Rivals cover. Oh my god. And there we go. And this is just one of the covers. The big one's the Magic one. There's a Venom one for All New Venom. I've been trying to find those, but I got this for cover price, so that's cool. And then this was a book. I couldn't refuse this. Insane Clown Posse number 5. For just $1, so that's pretty awesome. I'm not a big ICP fan anyway, but these books you don't usually see them, and if you see them for just like $1, I'll make a Juggalo happy one day with a fake stack of Insane Clown Posse comic books for them. All right, this is from, these are from Second and Charles. Found this for $1.95, Green Lantern number 25. This kind of sets up the whole, like, the Sinestro Corps War, which I think this is the finale. This leads into Infinite Crisis, so you got the Anti-Monitor there. Plus, I think this has the, let's just crack this open. I think Superboy Prime is in this, or maybe not, because he would be, no, he's not in this. Oh yeah, he is. Where is he? Yeah, he's right there. Okay, so this is post-Infinite Crisis. This leads to, like, Brightest Day and all those storylines. And it kind of sets up all the rings. Like, this is the first appearance, I think, of Atrocious, or whatever, the Red Lantern. Now, this book is definitely worth more than $2, so that's a great find. It kind of dances around between like 10 to $20. At one point, this was worth more. I mean, it just depends on how excited people are over Green Lantern. This is a really nice condition too. Happy to grab that for just $1.95. And then I got this one for $1.95, and I was actually shocked to find out this has a pretty decent value to it. Now there is a DC Universe logo version of that, and that one goes for a grip. I guess I thought I had this issue. This basically is like, I think this is like after Final Night, where Hal Jordan kind of gets him, he's still Parallax, but he kind of gets his stuff together, and he sacrifices himself to like save the sun. So Green Lantern was dead for a while, and eventually he comes back as the Spectre, and then eventually they bring Hal Jordan back, and they basically said that like he was corrupted by Parallax. They made him into like a demon, which is like, when they do that, I get it, because, you know, it's a good clean sweep. If you want to bring the character back as a hero, you got to show that they were like possessed. But at least they didn't do it right away. They let him be a villain for a while, so that was always pretty cool. And, you know, he was the villain in 0 Hour also. So yeah, but this is the newsstand of Green Lantern 81. I guess I have like the one that looks like a grave on it, though. But this one, yeah, this has a bit of value. So that was pretty awesome find for $1.95. And then this one was $4.95. I was debating buying this. I figured, why not get this? This is from 2011, Avengers Fear Itself, Brian Hitch Red Hulk cover. But that's not the reason why I bought it. It's a newsstand, but it also said it's a newsstand and a misprint. Ultimate Tales. It should say Avengers in that corner. So I don't know. I couldn't find anything on this. I don't know what the value of it is. It's definitely worth more than what I paid for. It is a rare book. Newsstands are pretty much like, I don't even know what the ratio is in 2011, like less than 5%. So that's really awesome. Happy to grab that. Okay, this is from a toy store, comic store that I always kind of showcase books from, and sometimes I find some amazing stuff. I'll be honest, haven't found that many crazy things there lately. Like I found a G.I. Joe #1 for like $1.95. Like not a perfect condition copy, but like it wasn't bad for $1.95. Like it was definitely, I don't know, $50 book. I don't know, but I got these. I had been there a bunch of times. I haven't bought anything in a while, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like I should get something. And these weren't badly priced or anything. So, like, this is kind of like a big issue. Like, it's an awesome cover. It actually looks like the Bat. I don't know who drew the cover, though. But, you know, this is like the Harlan Ellison issue. But this is a sick cover, you know. Like I said, it's like, you know, looks like the cow. So that's pretty awesome. And then I picked this one up. And, you know, just because, like, it's the second appearance of Black Mask. You know, I don't think people, I don't think people are like, oh my god, but he is like the villain right now in Absolute Batman. Like he's the main antagonist so far. And it's interesting because like Detective Comics, I guess, and Batman around this time period were kind of like, you know, the stories would continue into each other. So like those first like Killer Croc and Jason Todd issues, the early appearances are also in Detective. They kind of piggyback off each other. So this is pretty cool. Like I said, second appearance of Black Mask. That's kind of awesome. All right, this is from a record store, actually, that I always take my son to. And they've had comics in the past, but they were real junkers. They were like stuff that was like just in like most of it was garbage. I would always look, see if they ever added. But then I guess they got new owners, whatever. And in the back where they used to be like knives and stuff, now they have like boxes of comics. It's kind of odd. Everything's just priced at $6.99, which is like weird. Like for the example, this book, Adventures of Snake Plissken #1, which I didn't even know existed, with an awesome Brereton. Did he say his Mark Brereton? Is that his name? He does a lot of painted art and stuff like that. I didn't even know this book existed. I always thought the first Snake Plissken was like the IDW or Boom Studio series that they did like a couple years ago. But no, this is probably technically the first, you know, Escape from New York, Snake Plissken comic. So, you know, that predates that other one by like way over 20 years. So happy to grab this. This one could go for like $15 to $30. It's in really good condition. So I felt like, oh yeah, $6.99 is a good price for this. And then I went back there. So that was a week ago. And then I went back there and they had a stack of stuff and like they didn't put out. And I said, can I look through them? And I saw this one, Batman Aliens number, which one is this actually, now that I'm looking at it? Book 1. Now I want to crack it open. It's, what's awesome about it is that it has Bernie Wrightson art. He's the artist on this. The cover's pretty sick. And, I don't know, for a while, this thing was like a $50 book. I looked it up. It's not going for super crazy. On average, it's like a $20 book. Let's see, this is the first print. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. But this, then they did do another Batman Aliens, which I need the first issue of. I think there's one other issue of this one. I think it's only 2 issues. Or maybe it's 3. I have no idea. But happy to grab that for $6.99. And then I saw these, and I was like, oh no. What am I doing? But it was only $5 for 5 books. Who knows? It could be those trashy books I was telling you about that they used to have. We'll see. Let's open them up. So we got a little bit of a mystery pack in here. And I got a lot more awesome books coming your way. So we're just going to do this one pretty quick. I do like the fun little marker that they did, you know. I almost like don't want to destroy it, but at the same time, you know, I want to see what I got here. I might have to, hold on. Hold on. Okay, cut that. There we go. So I haven't looked at these. I wanted to make sure everybody saw, you know, before I started looking. Like I said, they could be these trashy books, and they just throw them in there. They're like, yeah, this is a good way to get rid of this garbage. Let's, oh, it probably is. Sliders Ultimatum #1. I knew it. All right, well, whatever. It was $5. Not the end of the world. Oh, well, there's some stuff in here. Let's see. All right. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. Soul #1. I don't even know what the hell that is. Ah, this is kind of cool. I mean, it's not like amazing or anything, but Green Lantern Guardians #1. Uh, eh, Age of Heroes #4. We Stand on Guard #3. And then Prudence and Caution. I guess this guy from Defiant. So, yeah, these are definitely those books. Which is, you know what, again, it's not the end of the world. I got some awesome more books to show you. This was just, it was $5. And honestly, I think did they? I do the math. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, they gave me 6 books. What a deal. A lot of this stuff will be, usually what I do is whenever people buy comics and stuff from my eBay, I like to put a bonus book in there. It's for fun. You can do whatever you want. You can throw them out. I don't really care. You can read them, share them, put them, toilet reading, who cares? Then I picked this one up at Target. This is one of those Spawn page punchers, and I was looking this one up. I just got this for like regular retail. I think it was like 16 or whatever, and it's got the Ninja Spawn and the Raven Spawn. That's so Raven Spawn and Ninja Spawn, and then it comes with the comic with that Ninja Spawn like variant that Todd McFarlane drew. I think that's like Spawn 306. I don't remember the number, but I was looking this one up. Out of all the page punchers, for some reason, this one sells for like $40 to $55. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick it up, get my 5% discount from Target. So yeah, that was pretty cool. This is the one toy for this haul. All right, this is from a different store. Picked these up. Mandrake the Magician. Got these at City Records. This one was only $2. It's not like it's King Comics. It's from the 60s, but man, the condition on this book. That's the only reason why I picked it up. Because, like, it's not perfect, but I mean, like, it is really nice condition. And, like, the pages are really nice. Like, you could just feel it. It's, like, solid. And it's from 1967. That's pretty awesome. I'm happy to grab that. So, again, just for $2. And I get a discount there anyway, so you could say it was... Actually, I think with this one, they were free. So, and then Dark Towers sketchbook. This is from the Stephen King Dark Tower series, The Gunslinger, the first miniseries they did with Marvel. And this is a good one to get if you want to like pair it with the first issue and everything. So that's pretty awesome to get in the doll bin. And then I got this book in the half price bin. I couldn't pass this up. Now, it's not in perfect condition or anything, but I got this they had it priced at $20. So these books, like I said, these books ended up being free. I got that one for $20. It's a decent, like, VG plus copy. But the key significance of this book, and I don't think people realize this. I mean, like, let's be careful. I mean, it's the first appearance of the Plunderer. And it's like a cool, it's an early Daredevil. Only the 12th issue. But look at this. Let me see if I can show this without ruining the book. Like, it does have a little bit of a spine split up there at the top, so I have to be careful. And introducing the matchless artistic wizardry of Marvel's newest and most eager-awaited illustrator, the inimitable John Romita. So, I mean, is this technically... I'm looking at it. Yeah, because they have, like, the layouts are Jack Kirby. So this is technically, like... Now, I always thought John Romita maybe had a career... Maybe his career started out doing, like, romance titles and stuff, which is kind of like why he was so perfect for, like, characters like Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane. But, I mean, if this is technically John Romita's first comic in the Marvel universe, like Marvel proper at least, that's a pretty awesome key. Besides, like, this is a key with the Khazar appearance, first Plunderer, but that was pretty awesome. I didn't even know that about this issue. Now, I guess people just think that, like, there's a Spider-Man. Well, I guess 16 is the first John Romita drawing Spider-Man, so that's a big key. And, also being a cool early Spider-Man Daredevil team up. But that's an awesome book right there. Happy to grab that. Even, like I said, it presents well. Obviously, it's got, like, I don't know what the hell that says, 20 cents on it. I have no idea. And then I went back there again, I was going through the dollar bin. I found this one. Speaking of like Mary Jane, and then look, Romita did ink it. Kind of even like he didn't draw, but he inked it, and you could kind of see that that's like his Mary Jane right there. Like that's how he would draw her hair. So that's really cool. And then I had to pick this one up. They had it for $5, and that is Venom number 37, the Godzilla variant. That's pretty awesome. And then I couldn't believe this one. This was in their regular bin. It was priced at $3, and this is a crazy find. And I've been wanting to get this book for a long time. The New Mutants Annual number 2. This is a nice VF copy of this for just $3. But the cool thing is, the guy hooked me up. He actually said, let's see, it would have been $9. He said if you got $5 cash even, he would take it. And I was like, all right. So that's pretty awesome to get all 3 of these. The Venom Godzilla and the Web of Spider-Man. But this book is something I've been wanting for a long time. This is basically like the last key from New Mutants that I needed. Like, you know, when you get rid of issue 1, and then, you know, the something bear, demon bear, whatever, and then you get you know, the magic, and then there's like a bunch of other obviously Cable and Deadpool, the big ones. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, and then I went to this. All right, here's the last books from a different store, and the last one, I'll show you something awesome. These were just in the dollar bin, so I grabbed Lobo Blazing Chain of Love. I don't know why I picked it up. Just why not? Lobo is the big thing now since they announced Jason Momoa. Is it? I grabbed this one. I thought this was pretty cool for $1. The Warlord number 133, the final issue. There was a price sticker on this. I was able to scrape it off. It still has like some of the residue. If anybody knows how to get rid of the residue of a price sticker, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Now I think this series starts up again with Mike Grell, like comes back, and I don't know if they start over or it's got different numbering. But I always like finding last issues of series. You know, especially if I find them in a dollar bin. So, and this is kind of cool. This is X-Men 186 and 187, the dollar bin. Now, the key significance of these, this is where Gambit becomes like, what do you call it? Something of the Horseman. He becomes Death, I think, of Apocalypse in the storyline. And issue 185, which I do have a copy of, so I compare it with these. The book 185 was going for like $30 easily, $35 after the X-Men 97 series, because, you know, spoilers for X-Men 97 that's on Disney Plus is that Gambit dies, and in the end of the series, on Genosha is like wrecked by the Master Mold and everything, and then you see in like the last scene Apocalypse showing up and picking up like Gambit's cards. So everyone's like, oh yeah, they're gonna do the whole, this is how they're gonna bring Gambit back. He's gonna come back as Death, and then he'll probably be reformed and turned back into, you know, regular Gambit. So that's pretty awesome. And then the last book, he had it, so he basically hooked me up. Like, he had it to this price of $20, so he gave me all 4 of these for free, you know, or you could say I paid $16 for this, whatever. It's not the greatest condition, but I've been wanting to get this book for a while, and the main reason I picked it up, besides the fact it's the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger, but the real reason why I picked this up, I'm about to show you guys. I noticed it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting this. Especially when it's a key. Now, it does have a rolled spine. That will need some fixing. It's okay, you know, it needs a cleaning, some crud. I could probably scrape that off myself. It's, you know, it's an okay copy. It's like, right now, it's probably like a fine because of the spine. If the spine gets fixed, maybe it could become a fine plus, VF minus. I don't know. I don't do those things, but this is why I picked it up. It's a Mark Jewelers. And that's, let me tell you, when you get a key first appearance of a character or whatever, key issue with a Mark Jewelers, that's an awesome, awesome find. Like I said, it was more than I want to spend on it, but like that, I've always wanted this book. I never had the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger, not like they're my favorite characters or anything, but you know, I like chipping away and getting like these first appearance of characters, and to get that in a Mark Jewelers at a decent price, happy to grab that. That is an awesome find. So yeah, there's some pretty awesome books in this haul. You know, just to do a little recap. Obviously, these dollar bin. Getting this for super cheap. That's awesome. Love this Venom Godzilla cover. This is an awesome, like, just artifact in a way. Like, I didn't know that. And I don't even know if Key Collector, they do list this as, like, the first appearance of Plunderer, but they don't list that this is technically, like, John Romero's first art. Now, like I said, it introduces him on that. Did he draw for other I mean, I know he did, like, romance stuff, so who knows? You know, this fun Silver Age book for, like, cheap. Obviously, these were a complete waste of time. I will not be buying those. But this was awesome to get. This was really awesome to get. The Snake Plissken, you know, second Black Mask. This really rare newsstand. Let's see. Obviously, these are really cool. This Marvel Rivals. These Warlord Mark Jewelers, and yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, obviously the first cover, Jeff the Shark. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this haul. If you made it this far, well, thank you for watching this video. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Leave a comment if there's anything you want to say. Like I said, maybe you know more about the history of John Romero. Of course, I could probably just do a Google search, but I'm not doing it during this video. I might do it after. Who knows? I might not. I'll just wait till one of you tells me. But I thought that was pretty awesome. So yeah, leave a comment if you like these type of videos and you've made it all the way through. That must mean you must like my content. So if so, and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. Become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. Smash that bell for notifications. You're gonna see a previous video here. You're gonna see a previous video there. You gotta smash that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye.